Here's a 78 for you all today. A little warning for the language, as this was a 78 that was produced during very hard times for the U.S. and just the world in general. So this is a one that is very anti-Japanese. From 1941, this is the same side. This is the B side of the song "Remember Pearl Harbor." This one's called "We're Gonna Have to Slap the Dirty Little Jap, and Uncle Sam's the Guy Who Can Do It." Composed by Bob Miller, his famous country star, and sung by another very famous country star who accompanied a lot of Vernon Delhart's recordings, Carson Robison, with classic orchestra accompaniment on the Bluebird label. This was made about a few months after the attack of Pearl Harbor. Very sad event, and this 78 itself is very historical, as it just shows the attitude that the U.S. had towards the Japanese during that time period, and as it's not acceptable today, back then, well, unlike a lot of the coon songs on this channel, in that they were made to be derogatory and hurtful, this was made to be derogatory and hurtful in a different way, in that it was during a wartime, which a lot of countries did that sort of thing to each other. Just a very nasty time for all countries, and I hope you enjoy this song.
We're gonna have to slap the dirty little Jap, and Uncle Sam's the guy who can do it. We'll skin that streak of yellow from the sneaky little fella, and he'll think the cyclone struck him when we're through it. We'll take that double crosser to the old woodshed. We'll start right on his bottom and we'll go to his head. When we get done with him, he'll wish that he was dead. We've gotta slap the dirty little Jap. Uncle Sam's a man who's given a helping hand to many a foreign land, don't forget it. But when somebody goes to tromping on his toes, they'd better guard their nose or they'll regret it. We're gonna have to slap the dirty little Jap, and Uncle Sam's the guy who can do it. The Japs and all their hooey will be changed into chop suey, and the rising sun will set when we get through it. Their alibi for fighting is to save their face, for ancestors waiting in celestial space. We'll kick their precious face down to the other place. We gotta slap the dirty little Jap. We're gonna have to slap the dirty little Jap, and Uncle Sam's the guy who can do it. I wouldn't fool you, mister, he can raise an awful blister, and somebody's pants will burn before we're through it. We'll reach across the ocean and grab that yellow Jap and turn him upside down right on democracy's lap. We'll blister his axis and do it with a snap. We gotta slap the dirty little Jap. Uncle Sam is mild, as peaceful as a child, but never get him riled or you will rue it. So now they want to fight. Well, they've bit off quite a bite, and Uncle Sam is going to make them chew it. We're going to have to slap the dirty little Jap, and Uncle Sam's the guy who can do it. 'Cause it really is a feature when he starts to be a teacher. We can show you several pupils who've been through it. Uncle Sam believes in the golden rule, but when he's double-crossed, he's got a kick like a mule. We're warning Hitler's tool that Sam's a fighting fool. We gotta slap the dirty little Jap.